Hi Leo, this is your September forecast. And boy, is September a powerful month. We've got the eclipses, solar and lunar eclipses. We've got Jupiter, planet of good fortune and abundance, changing sign. We've got Mercury, the planet that rules communication and technology and travel, going direct. And we've got an extra moon at the end of the month. So let's break it down and look at what's happening for you Leos. On the 1st of the month, we've got a solar eclipse happening in your second house of money. And as you can see, there's a lot going on in this second house, isn't there? At least for part of this month. So this new moon solar eclipse is giving you an opportunity for some new beginnings for you financially. Maybe you've got an idea that you're going to turn into a business. Maybe you've been applying for jobs and suddenly something comes, or you get a bonus, you get something extra coming to you. Also in this second house, a new moon here, solar eclipse, remember it lasts for up to 6 months afterwards. So this would be a wonderful time for really developing your self-confidence. Feeling good about what you do, what you can offer, your talents, your skills, even finding out more about what your talents and gifts are. Because Leos, for sure, you've got many that you have yet to explore, no matter what age you are. And on the 10th of the month, we've got Jupiter, changing sign, where she's going to stay until the 10th of October of 2017. So here, moving into your third house. So Jupiter in your third house, this is going to be a wonderful time for learning anything. Anything new that you'd like to learn and study and share information. This really is going to be the year to do it from September the 10th onwards. It's a wonderful time for doing anything that expands your mind, your thinking abilities, how you use your mind, your beliefs. All these can expand and grow so that you can create more abundance in your life, because again, Jupiter is about abundance. On the 16th of the month, we've got a lunar eclipse here happening up in your 8th house, joining Neptune there. So a lunar eclipse in your 8th house, lunar eclipses often bring something to fruition, or they shine a light on something. So here in your 8th house, maybe you're going to pay a loan off or a debt of some kind. It could be maybe you've been applying for some a mortgage, or you've been applying for a grant or a scholarship or some funding, crowdfunding, and it happens. It could also be connected with a partner. Their finances, something shifts, something changes, because always eclipses always tend to bring changes in that particular area. And yippee, yippee, Mercury on the 23rd of the month goes direct. So maybe you've been in some financial negotiations, or you've been looking to buy something, or you're looking for a bargain. When it goes direct, then you might sign on the dotted line and really do the deal. And on the 24th of the month, we've got Venus going into your 4th house of home. So this is a lovely placement for Venus. It's nice for cooking. It's nice for doing homey things. It's nice for maybe making your environment a little bit brighter, a little bit more comfortable in some way. And it's also very good for family relationships, bringing calm, bringing ease, and having friends over and being hospitable. On the 28th of the month, we've got Mars. Oopsie daisy. Yes, Mars going in. Oops, Mars should have been there. My apologies. Mercury retrograde energy. Mars going into Capricorn. Correct, I was right. And Mars in your 6th house, joining Pluto, the vibration of Pluto there. So Mars in your 6th means that you really can push ahead with a project, maybe a work project you've been working on. It's also a good time to be very proactive in your workplace. So if you've been sitting back and waiting for something to change and nothing's been happening, That Mars energy really should enable you to restructure things, with it being in Capricorn, and make the changes that you really want to see. Or maybe leave where you're working to go somewhere where you can implement the kind of things that you want in your working life. It's also boosting your energy for your health, your well-being. Wonderful time that last week in the month for really fine-tuning an exercise program, starting one, a diet, anything like that. It really could give you a wonderful boost of energy. And finally, we've got a lovely new moon happening in Libra, in this third house, on the very last day of the month, joining Jupiter. So, new beginnings. Maybe you're going to meet some people in your community, in your neighbourhood. It's a wonderful time for new beginnings of networking. Maybe joining some new groups, looking at some new possibilities. It's also very good for new technology, anything involving some innovative idea of any sort. This is going to really boost it along for you. So it's an exciting month. Things are certainly not going to be still. Leos, you're a fixed sign, so just get ready for change and say to yourself, I'm going to welcome change. It's going to do me the world of good. I'm going to see the world, the Jupiter in the third, from a new perspective, and more miraculous and wonderful things are going to manifest in my life. That's what I would be saying to myself, and maybe writing it down so that you can see it every day.